Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Arizona Diamondbacks at Milwaukee Brewers National League Wildcard Playoff Series Game 1 recap. The Arizona Diamondbacks go into Milwaukee, win Game 1, and now they can win this series tomorrow night with our ace, Zach Gallen, getting the ball tomorrow night. The Diamondbacks went down 3-0. But then Corbin Carroll hit a 2-run home run, and that made it 3-2. And they went back to back because Ketel Marte hit a solo home run. The very next batter after Corbin Carroll, and it's 3-3. This game is tied. And then, in the fourth, his first home run of the playoffs, Gabriel Moreno gives them the lead with a solo blast, and it's 4-3 Arizona Diamondbacks. And then I think it was in the eighth or the ninth inning, Christian Walker with a 2-run double makes it 6-3 Diamondbacks. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks go into Milwaukee and take Game 1 after trailing 3-0 in this ball game. They were relentless, and they come out with a win over the Milwaukee Brewers to take Game 1 of this series. This is a best of 3, so they can win this series tomorrow night in Milwaukee with Zach Gallen on the mound for your Arizona Diamondbacks. The winning pitcher was Joe Mantiply. The losing pitcher was Corbin Burns. So Joe Mantiply is 1-0. Corbin Burns 0-1. And the Arizona Diamondbacks, like I said, can win this tomorrow. And I can't wait for this game tomorrow. Zach Gallen. This team is so young. Everybody kept saying that they were a year and a half away. I said earlier in the season that this team would be a playoff team this year, and that they would make some noise in the playoffs. Well, they go to Milwaukee. They make some noise in the playoffs in a comeback win over the Milwaukee Brewers to take Game 1. And I couldn't believe it. Corbin Carroll with his first home run in the playoffs. He's probably going to be Rookie of the Year. Hits a 2-run home run, which made it 3-2. And then the very next batter, they go back-to-back. Ketel Marte hits a solo home run. His first home run of the playoffs. And it's 3-3. And then Gabriel Moreno hit a solo home run, which made it 4-3 Diamondbacks. And then Christian Walker hit a 2-run double, and that made it 6-3. And the starting pitchers, they each team went through 7 pitchers in this game. A total of 14 pitchers were used in this game. They used their bullpen. Brandon Pfaadt went 2 2/3 innings, and then they went into the bullpen. But Joe Mantiply gets the win because they took the lead when he was in. And Paul Sewald got the save, and the Arizona Diamondbacks looked very, very good. And I couldn't believe it. Nobody gave this team a chance in this series. And they went in, and they're not going down without a fight. Yeah, they snuck in, they squeaked in. They went in on a 4-game losing streak, and they got swept by Houston in the final series of the season. But when they got in, they said they were going to make some noise, and that they are doing. They are making hell of a lot of noise in the MLB postseason, and I can't wait for Game 2 of this series. If necessary, Game 3, it would be Merrill Kelly. I don't know if they're going to need Game 3. They may, because Milwaukee's going to want to even this series. But I feel confident with Zach Gallen on the mound tomorrow, and I think that they're gonna win this series tomorrow. They're gonna send Milwaukee home 2-0 and get ready to head to LA to take on the Dodgers in the National League Division Series. That's going to be a very tough series. But we did take 3 out of 4 from the Los Angeles Dodgers in Los Angeles earlier this year, so I know we can beat them. It's going to be a tough series though, because the Dodgers, you know, that they always win in the postseason. And Arizona, like I said, is a very, very, very young team that's just getting playoff experience. And it was nice to take Game 1. They needed to take Game 1. They needed to win Game 1. Give them confidence, and give them confidence going into tomorrow night. And they needed to win Game 1 to have any kind of shot. Now, they only need one more win. Milwaukee needs to win the next 2 games. Since it's a 3-game series, it'll be 3 nights in a row. But I think the Diamondbacks end it tomorrow. I don't think they want to go to Game 3. And with Zach Gallen on the mound, I think it will. I think they'll end it tonight, or tomorrow night, and they'll get ready to go take on the Dodgers in LA. So that's that. And the winner of the Miami-Philadelphia series will go to Atlanta to take on the Braves. The winner of the Texas-Tampa Bay series will go to Baltimore to take on the Orioles. And the winner of the Toronto Blue Jays-Minnesota Twins series will go to Houston to take on the Stros. So it was a good game, good win. I was getting nervous there when they went down 3-0. Brandon Pfaadt allowed a lot of hits. Like I said, they took a 3-0 lead, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh no. And then Torey Lovullo came out to get him. He settled down in the second inning, and then they hit the 2-run home run by Corbin Carroll, and then the very next batter, Ketel Marte, hit a solo home run. And then, like I said, Gabriel Moreno hit a solo home run, and then Christian Walker with a 2-run double. 6-3, the Arizona Diamondbacks win Game 1. Stay tuned for my Arizona Diamondbacks at Milwaukee Brewers National League Wildcard Playoff Series Game number 2 preview. I hope you enjoyed this recap, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't get the statistics to load. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not loading for some reason. Everything else on the MLB site is loading, but this won't. So I will try to get them stats, and I will mention it in my preview video tomorrow. But they hit 3 home runs, and they steal Game 1. They want to win this series. They can sweep. They can sweep the Brewers tomorrow. The Brewers handed Burns a 3-0 lead, scoring once in the first and twice in the second off Arizona starter Brandon Pfaadt. But in the third, Corbin Carroll got the D-backs offense going with a 2-run homer off Burns, and Ketel Marte followed with a homer of his own to tie the game at 3. At 23 years and 43 days old, Carroll became the youngest D-backs player to hit a home run in a playoff game. From there, the D-backs bullpen carried the day, keeping the Brewers, who left 10 on base for the game, off the board. Christian Walker provided the D-backs with some insurance runs in the ninth with a 2-run double off Devin Williams. They didn't mention the Gabriel Moreno home run, but it's nice to get our first playoff win since 2017, when we only played a wild card game to get in and face the Dodgers in the NLDS. When we beat the Colorado Rockies in that one game, play-in wild card playoff game. But this, now they go to a best-of-3 wild card series, and the Diamondbacks have a chance tomorrow night to sweep the Milwaukee Brewers and win this game. Go Diamondbacks, beat the Brewers. Stay tuned for my Game 2 preview. Go Diamondbacks, beat the Brewers.